Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me for another Saints and Angels Oracle deck reading. Today is the final Friday for August. It's August 30th, and my laptop camera is miraculously working again this morning. So, blessings all around. I'm like kind of sideways. I have this on my bed, and sorry, I was rushing kind of because I noticed that my camera's working, so I wanted to get the video going before I turn around and then it's not working again. So while we've got it, let's get going straight away. Our theme for the month here, was the Nine of Pentacles all month long. And I think here we have a beautiful sort of transition week where we don't know what our new theme is going to be yet for September. And I love these kind of transitional weeks because we get to play with the intuition and to really sense what the energies are for ourselves before we even hear kind of the spirit confirmation. So what a wonderful sort of intermission sort of week. So I'm super interested to see what the cards would like us to focus on this week. While we sort of get our last bits of the Nine of Pentacles energy, sort of tying up those bows and loose ends and getting the last of those final project kind of things done. The cherries on top is pretty much what I'm getting, So I'm going to just kick it off straight away with a little bit of grounding meditation so that we could become a good audience before we pull cards. So I'm going to just get comfortable here, and maybe I'll take these two crystals today. And we will close our eyes. You don't have to close your eyes if you don't want to. You can certainly watch the video or relax your gaze and just detach from your own outside world for a minute. That's what we're really looking to do here. So closing the eyes, connecting to the breath. And let's, this morning, pull up the image of the control room in the brain. All of the thoughts, the boss up there, pushing all of the buttons and levers and all of the stats and the feedbacks, the notifications. See your mind center like a spaceship control panel or airplane deck control panel. See that boss sitting there. So much to do, watch over, monitor. Breathe into that boss for a minute and feel. Notice it's break time. See the lunch bell, see it ringing, see a notification flashing, break. See that off-air sign turned on. The boss leaning back in the chair, pushing away from the control panel, turning around and walking out the exit. Out a red door with exit written on it. Beyond it is that glass crystal elevator. See it waiting. The doors open. Step inside that beautiful crystal clear elevator. See the buttons and know you know them all. Hit the green one for the heart center. feel the doors closing, and the down, 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 slow, gradual sinking and riding down the floors, away from the brain and the thoughts and the to-dos and the alarms, the lists and words, down through the head, passing through the lower jaw and into the neck, and down through the throat, and down even further, following the spine, landing in the heart, the center of the chest. Hear the ding of the doors opening. Feel yourself landing in the heart center. Maybe there's an emerald green rug, carpet rolled out for you with gold trimmings or gold lace workings on it. Follow that beautiful green carpet and it will lead you to the vault, to the doorway, to the most beautiful, ornate, golden doors of the heart center. Stand in front of them for a moment and then just bask in their beauty. And give thanks for this beautiful sanctuary space within yourself. Breathe into it as you push the doors open. Stepping into that beautiful open space like a concert hall or a church. Beautiful open sanctuary. See the huge stained glass windows. Feel warm embrace as you enter. The recognition of home. Perhaps there's energies or entities that meet you here. Or perhaps you're met with the beautiful masterpieces of artwork on the wall. Treasures and gifts. Take a moment to just let your eyes pass over your beautiful heart center palace. Take stock. Take a moment to notice if you need anything. And give yourself another moment to receive that which you needed. Breathe in life and air from this beautiful heart center. And breathe in life and air into your beautiful heart center. See the sun from outside shining in through the windows, creating a beautiful ray of light, of warmth, of knowledge, acknowledgement. See it out in front of you, maybe across the room or a few steps in front of you, shining out and down, hitting the floor. Step into that beautiful ray of light now. Soak it in. Know that those rays made their way directly to you, sent especially from Creator Source, directly into your beautiful heart center, passing through the filter of the stained glass windows, taking with it beautiful distortions that are just needed for you, just meant for you. Soak in those messages from Source as you soak in the light and heat and warmth. Giving thanks. Maybe bring your hands together in prayer or at your heart. And let's spend a final moment soaking in the light, the warmth, the love, the information, the emotions and frequencies, whatever flavor, tone, word you need. Turn it up, soak in the feelings, lock them in, see them really settling into the body vessel and storing in there, being able to permeate and radiate out from within, so that later in your day you could, if you needed, to remember, recall, step back into this place. You can, just by choice and thought, with a breath and a flash of surrender. Take a final moment for yourself here to wiggle your fingers and toes, to get ready to return to the present moment, our 3D reality. Beautiful. And now I'll take the deck out and we'll see what our beautiful saints and angels would love to speak through the cards to us today for this beautiful week here to come, August 30th. We have just today and tomorrow left in this beautiful month. And as we enter into the new month, before we have our new theme, we'd love for you to impress upon us guidance, assistance, support, a new idea, an inkling or curiosity that we could work with and follow through in this transitory week here. We thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoops. 2 cards just fell right out as I was shuffling, and I'm gonna go with them. Triumphant safe travels. Wow. And here at the end of the week too, it's like safe travels into the next month kind of, but also of course safe physical travels. St. Christopher is, we've seen this card quite a few times, and I absolutely just love this card with St. Christopher, and triumphant with our guardian angel. So just to speak quickly on the differences between the guardian angel cards and the specific saint cards, just in case anybody is newer or maybe just missed me speak on this before. When I see the guardian angel cards and messages, the messages that come with the guardian angel let us know that our own personal lessons, strengths, our own affinities and weaknesses are angled specifically to be worked through the card that comes with the guardian angel card. So the triumphant message has a lot to do with our own strength. and our own personal message to ourself, to our personal fractal source of God, and everything that comes with the makeup of who we are this time around, and who we are exactly at this moment, this very walk up to today. And then when we see specific saints, like St. Christopher here with Safe Travels, the external character or archetype of St. Christopher, the cards, our saints and angels, our spirit, our higher selves, what they want us to know is that specific energies and archetype that come with that person or saint, external from us, is something that is external to us and is something either our self needs assistance to call in for external help with, or that we should or would look into this saint specifically and find things for ourselves specific to him or her. So when we see specific saints like St. Christopher here, when you hear the message, know that not just the message in the book is calling towards you, but perhaps that, sorry, we've got a car here. I think the owner's here. He's checking in. He always pulls right there with his truck. The cards want us to know that we, as ourselves, can look for these external sort of crutches or markers or help, or maybe when I'm reading the notes about him specifically, you might pick up on something about his life specifically and want to go look into him, into the history of him or her, whoever the saint or angel is. And today, of course, it's St. Christopher. So I'm going to read St. Christopher first, and then we'll read Triumphant. So, safe travels. 75. This card signals a safe passage and lets you know that St. Christopher is by the side of the one who's traveling. This trip is blessed by the angels who will ensure that all details are taken care of. The transportation, luggage, meals, and accommodations are being overseen by heaven, so the way is clear for an enjoyable trip. This can also be a message that it's time for you to take a trip. Have you been hankering for a relaxing vacation? Is there a place you're drawn to for research or business purposes? Is there a loved one of whom you'd like to visit? If so, this card is validation that it's time for you to set that plan in motion. People have long carried St. Christopher medals to ensure safe journeys. He became the patron saint of travelers because of his occupation, which involved carrying people across a river. Legend says that he was a large man who could easily transport anyone, no matter their size. One day, a small boy asked to be taken across the water. Despite his small frame, the child's weight nearly made Christopher collapse. Upon reaching the riverbank, the boy revealed his true identity. He was Christ. His name means Christ bearer. And how beautiful. And I love the metaphysical, metaphorical concept of Christ consciousness and breathing in that strength and being that strength of Christopher and of being the bearer of Christ and knowing what it is to carry that weight. So even if you're not on any sort of travels, it could be metaphysical, spiritual journey as well. And we are triumphant in our journeys, are we not? Our personal guardian angels really want us to know. You will be triumphant, and your desires will manifest. Any obstacles that you've been experiencing are temporary. Your guardian angels are taking care of the details to remove them from your path. Don't worry about the appearance of challenges because they are an illusion that will soon disappear. If you worry excessively about these issues, you'll fuel them with power and energy. See them instead as wispy clouds that can't really block you. I love that metaphor. This is a especially important time for you to stay in steady contact with God and your angels. To remember that you're always carrying Christ with you is a great visual metaphor and that I was just given to, about this, to constantly know that we are St. Christopher, carrying Christ with us. Act honorably. Know that we have him on our shoulder, not just as to sort of force us to do what's right, no, to emblazon us to do what is right, to invigorate us to go for our best, to put our best foot forward, and to know that we have our best friend with us, constantly giving us the strength and the love and the partnership that we need, right? This is an especially important time for you to stay in steady contact with God and your angels. Sometimes when we're under stress, we forget to pray and ask for heaven's help. Yet, these are the times when it is the best to enlist the assistance of your Creator and celestial guides. It's your angels' great pleasure to help you navigate along a smooth path. They know that you'll grow faster in a peaceful setting, just as a plant grows strongest with optimal nutrients, sunlight, and water. Your life is becoming more stable with a quieter form of excitement. The drama of obstacles is now a thing of the past. I love that too. I love the end of this. Seeing your life as becoming more stable with a quiet excitement, right? And letting the drama be a thing of the past. It doesn't mean that no dramatic things or no obstacles or catalysts will happen. And it certainly doesn't mean that nothing adventurous or, or exciting will happen. But it's like bringing a balance into all of that so that it's not up, down, up, down, up, down. It's this. And that is in this beautiful, calming, wonderfully feeling good vibe, that's just like ever settling. It's not mediocre, it's not average, it's not like humdrum, melancholy, or just like a plain kind of acceptance. No, it's interwoven with love. And so it has this higher, beautiful, peaceful reverence to it. A triumphant, yes, I did, yes, kind of feeling to it. So yes, weaving that into days and remembering that we are all carrying Christ with us at all times. So thank you so much for being here with me this morning. Thank you for our final Friday of August. Can't wait to see our messages for next week and for a little bit of an extra long video next week. So I hope you'll tune in for that. I hope you have a beautiful day or evening wherever in the world you are, and even if it isn't Friday, August 30th for you, hope you have a beautiful day or weekend, and I will see you around next time.